What is up, YouTube? Spawn here. Now I know it's been a while. I know it's been a minute, but that's fine. It's fine. And as you can see, we don't have Leo on the screen anymore. We actually have Claudio here. All right. Now, the reason why we have Claudio here is because Claudio is such a cool character. Minus his idling pose that he's doing right now. But the reason why Claudio is really cool is because he's actually a reference to the JoJo series. And if you guys know, I'm a real big anime head. I pretty much know almost any anime that's out there. And literally everything he does is based off a JoJo reference, right? Like down to two. He does this dramatic ass fucking Rick James ass shit. But it's cool though because it fits him actually. Things like 422, right? He just everything speaks dramatic JoJo about him, right? Even things like his if he does something like his Raw Rising 1-2 or 1-1, he just fucking overly dramatic with it. Even whenever I activate Heat, there's no limit. Even when I activate Heat here, you can see he just has that pose, right? And of course, when I do my Heat Smash, there's a JoJo reference inside there too. Everything is just good. It's just amazing, okay? Claudio was just such a cool character for that reason, okay? Now, why is Claudio, I want to go with why Claudio is so good. Sorry, I'm fucking up here. No heat. I think Claudio is a very underrated character. Now, don't get me wrong, he's not as strong as he was in Tekken 7, but I'm going to demonstrate here why Claudio is fairly good, right? So let's go over the main thing that Claudio is mainly about. As you can see right under his health bar, he has like this little spider web symbol. It's not really a spider web, but that's the only thing that I can really compare it to. What that is that it's an indication for his chore, because Claudio is a chore character. A chore character is a person that always has to be doing something in order to gain an ability to keep going throughout the game. And that chore would be having a starburst. Okay, now as you can see, that little spider web under my health bar is now glowing the same color as it is on my right arm. Right? And it changes to let you know that I have starburst up because obviously his hand is going. And on the left side of his face, he actually has a black mark that starts to appear. Right? That just magically appeared once he has starburst up. Right? So due to Claudio being a chore character, you always want starburst to be up. Right? Always, 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 always. Right? So how can I get starburst? Well, you can pop heat, but we don't have heat here. So let's just keep it going here. So you can get starburst by doing moves like 3-2. Or set. You'll hear that word and he activates the buff for him and you can visually see the buff, right? I'm going to go over what the buff does briefly in a bit, okay? So 3-2 gives you starburst. 4-2-2, as you saw in the beginning, gives you starburst, right? While running 2 gives you starburst, right? And forward 4-2, oh sorry, back 4-2 also gives you starburst, okay? I believe there's a couple more, maybe. Oh yeah, sorry. 1+2, 1+2, 1+2 also gives you starburst. You can do the enhanced version by doing 1+2, 1+2, back forward 2. If I can get it here. There it is. This does increased damage, and you can tell that you got it because the screen zooms in and you see that little blue spark effect in Claudio. As you can see from the regular version here, it doesn't activate here, but if I do it here, it has like this little purplish bluish spark effect that he has to let you know that you got the enhanced version of it, and it does more damage, and it also gives Claudio starburst. This would be the best one due to the amount of Oki that you get from starburst. Okay. Normally, whenever you use other moves, everything leaves you so far away that you don't really get Oki from it. Right? That's why 1+2 is so good. Or 1+2, 1+2, 2. Is it? Yeah, 1+2, 1+2 is so good is because you get starburst and you get amazing Oki from it. Okay. Now, what does starburst give us? Starburst dramatically enhances our gameplay by a significant amount that is not even funny. you would always want Starburst to be up. And for you to do that, let's say for instance you launch someone, you do your little natural combo or whatever. Sorry, I'm fucking up. You always end in a move that gives you Starburst. That way you always have the buff active, so whenever you hit them again, you get Starburst, etc., etc. You get rid of Starburst, you gain it again, you get rid of it, gain it again, get rid of it, gain it again, however you seem to so choose it, okay? Now, what does Starburst actually do for Claudio? Well, it actually does a lot. So for instance, this move, down 1+2. Down 1+2 is a regular mid. This move crushes highs and it crushes some mids. So if somebody's doing like a jab or whatever, or they're doing like a very high hitting mid, like Gen Spectral mid electric, you just hit down back 1+2 and he goes completely under, stoop lows, and he just fires, he just fucking flips him over, right? Counter hit, this does launch, this is a launcher, but do be careful because obviously on block this is -12, so they can't punish you with a good 12 framer. So be very careful. But everything starts to change the moment I get Starburst up, because for one, instead of -12, it becomes -2. So it dramatically enhances and improves how the regular version works. It literally drops 10 frames, which is insane. Bars? Let's hold on to that one a little bit, all right? But the main beauty of this one is not the thing on block. It's the fact that you don't even need a counter hit to get launched by Claudio. Down back 1+2 with Starburst, down back 1+2 becomes one of the most threatening things in the game due to the fact that it just launches on regular hit, right? Claudio is one of those characters without heat. He can just launch you with the mid, rather just counter hit or not. And if you get counter hit, that just benefits Claudio even more because all it does just increases the damage. Okay. We have another move here. We have 3-2. Yes, this move gives Claudio the buff, but it also gets rid of the buff. Now, you may be thinking like, but I hit Brian with it, it didn't get rid of it. That's because it only applies within the combo. So if I launch Brian here and I do 3-2, it just gives me the buff, right? It just gives me the buff. But if I launch Brian with the buff, I now get access to a brand new combo that normally wouldn't be possible, right? That normally wouldn't be possible. So if I do something like Raw Rising 2, that combo normally is not possible without Starburst. If I do not have it, obviously, I do not get those other extensions, which ultimately leads me into, it still gives me the buff, which is great, but I wish you're going to be thinking like, damn, I wish I would have had Starburst for me to convert it into big damage, right? This also goes great with the fact that Claudio's Magic 4 counter hit launches. On counter hit, it basically launches them, and it just so happens that his 3-2 is a really great pair for it, right? So if I have this up and I do counter hit 4-3 into that, it gives me Starburst, and it's a natural combo. Remember that last combo that I just did? Yes. Oops. That also applies here also. So now you get access to an entirely new combo, all because they got counter hit by a safe 4-frame counter hit launching high. Amazing, if you ask me. Okay. We also have 4 1+2 1+2. Now, as you can see on regular hit, it just gives me a nice little splat on the ground. It fucks Brian up, and there's also another JoJo reference, of course. On counter hit, this does absolutely nothing. It just increases the damage by a little bit. But of course, on block, this is -14, so you're gonna get hit hard for this. Okay, you're not getting launched. It's not the magic -15 number, but you will get hit hard if they do recognize. Okay, so do be careful using this. But of course, everything changes the moment Claudio gets Starburst. So the main thing that changes is obviously the frame data. So from -14 down to -9, which is been amazing, right? But of course, you know this is Claudio. He got Starburst, so you know they had to go above and beyond for this shit. You remember on the hit how it just like splats Brian onto the ground? No, my boy just outright, Brian just outright start dancing, break dancing like he's in a movie you got served or something. Like what is bro literally just break dancing up on his neck meat. Like what you doing, dog? And obviously, yes, you even guessed it, bro. This is a fucking launcher. Claudio is dangerous. Claudio is dangerous. All these safe mids that just launches for no reason. And they're safe on block. They're safe with really good pushback. They fucking launch on regular and counter hit, and you just die and he got Starburst up right back again. So now you have to deal with this shit once more. It is just fucking, it's just so hard to deal with whenever Claudio has Starburst up because you got so much to worry about. Okay, so much to worry about. We also have another one. That one too. That one too is not, it is safe on block, which is good, but it's not a natural combo. Okay, it is not a natural combo, right? It's -9 on block. On counter hit, this does natural combo, of course. It does a decent chunk of damage, leaves me at +4, and it leaves me right in front of my face, but nothing more than that. Okay, nothing more than that. That's really it. But here's the kicker. You can guess it. This is Starburst we talk about. So you remember how it was -9 on block? +6 when you have Starburst up. And keep in mind, whenever you enter heat with Claudio, you basically have an infinite uses of fucking Starburst. So you can just spam this all fucking day if you wanted to, and just be +6 at any given time whenever you want. Right? At any given time whenever you fucking want. Right? You can just spam the fuck out of this. And here's the kicker. You remember how the regular one, it did not natural combo? Well, with Starburst, you better believe, so I'm fucking up, y'all, that down 1+2, it's a natural combo, and it does even more damage than the regular version. And yes, if you're against the wall, of course, on regular hit or counter hit, they explode. They just explode for it. They just fucking explode for it. Okay? All these launching mids that are safe and plus on block, but like, what are you supposed to do? Right? Last but not least, I saved this one the best for last because this is the one that I can abuse. I'm lying. I really abuse down back 1+2 a lot. Like a fucking lot. Because it's really good. -2 on block, launching mid. But he also gets access to a brand new move. So you remember how stand 4-3 was just his natural combo for having access to magic 4, right? Stand 4-3, if it counter hit, ooh, you got the nice little combo going on there, right? You got me? You no longer have to do that anymore because why? They get Claudio a fucking gun. Look how much damage that did, fam. Look how much damage that did, bro. He don't have access to this move without Starburst, by the way. So without Starburst, he doesn't get that, okay? This is a 12-frame Punisher. One of the best 12-frame Punishers in the game due to how much heavy damage that it does, just for it being a 12-framer. Usually, even my 13 or even my other 12-frame Punisher doesn't do that much damage. It is insane to me, right? But here's the kicker. On counter hit, you guessed it. It launches. It launches on counter hit. So not only is it a 12-frame Punisher, not only does it naturally combos, but on counter hit, it gives me a launcher. And it does heavy damage. But of course, the downside of this is that it is -17 on block. But look at the range though. You're not getting, well, except from your Claudio or Leo, you're not getting your generic down 4-2, right? Some people don't even know that this is the minus 17 because it looks, obviously, it looks unsafe. Obviously, of course, right? It does look very unsafe, right? It looks very unsafe. But a lot of people don't know that it's minus 17, so people just run up and just get a jab. And when I see that they doing that, I just let that bitch rip again. Gun, nigga. Stop playing. Okay? Stop playing with me, bro. I just let it rip again. Okay? Now, enough of the Starburst thing. Those are the main things that I want to cover over Starburst. That is the main thing you're going to be doing with Claudio. Now, so yeah, that's the main thing that you want to be doing with Claudio is getting Starburst active after every combo as much as possible as you can because he's a major threat with Starburst. Now, another thing that you want to be abusing the fuck out of is Wild Running 2. Wild Running 2 is one of the best wild running moves in the game next to Asha Center, but since that got nerfed, I think Claudio now takes that spot. It is a 13 frame plus 6 on block wild running move. Okay, he gets this for free. It gives him Starburst, it heat engages, and guess what? Wall splats. A gazillion damage. You just lost half your health. I'm Leo, bitch. Stop playing with me, right? But do keep in mind that this move is a high. Okay, so a lot of people off the rip know once they see Claudio, they immediately tie Wild Running 2 next to it, and they just start ducking. And of course, if they duck that Wild Running 2, you will be getting counter hit. You will be getting long score, by the way. So do keep that in mind. Okay, just do keep that in mind. You will be getting launched if they do make a read on it. But Claudio has another. Technically, it's not a wild running move, but it is. Dash 4. Dash 4 is a mid knee. It is a mid knee. So instead of going for that Wild Running 2, because you're still going to be doing that running motion while trying to do this move, and if they duck, they just get hit by this knee. Okay, this knee is amazing because not only is it. Hey, shut up. So the reason why this is so good is because on block, it's only -1, right? The threat of Claudio being out here is an immense threat due to Wild Running 2. Everybody is afraid of Wild Running 2. They want to sidestep, they want to do this, they want to duck, right? Dashing 4 or like kind of dash in and stop just to kind of get them to fucking, because they're going to stop moving. Some people just keep sidestepping. And that's when you come in with fucking back 1, but we're going to get to that later, right? But the good thing about this move is that counter hit, Starburst, baby. 422 is guaranteed. And guess what? 422 is 12 frames. You want to know what else is 12 frames? You fucking guessed it! Claudio does not play. And yes, this wall splats. Right, let me get this buff up, because I'm going to show you how fucked Claudio actually is. Insane to me. Oh, you want more damage? Heard you the first time, baby. I heard you. You don't even have to say another word. I already heard you the first time. You dig what I'm saying? That's fine, and if you have the buff of it, you can actually end it in that one right there, and it gives you even more damage. Okay, amazing. What else are we doing here? Oh, another great benefit of playing Claudio is the fact that Claudio has some of the best wall game in the game. His wall carry is about a little bit. It's about average, maybe a little bit above average. But once Claudio gets to the wall, he becomes a major threat. He becomes a huge threat. Why? Everything wall splats. Everything wall splats, bro. Down 4-3-1? I'll take it. The beauty about down 3-1 is the fact that you can delay the absolute fuck out of it. This is the regular version. Okay? That's the regular version, right? This is the delayed version. You see that shit? Look how late I'm the hit, and it's still natural combos for me. half your health gone. I mean, hit confirming mid. Crazy to me. Back one of the best mids in the game. This move right here is homing. This is a far-reaching, homing, wall-splatting mid that is safe on block. It's safe. So if I do something like this, you better hope that you didn't think I was going to do another Wild Rising move, and you better hope, dear God, that you don't get hit by back one. Right? You better hope to God you didn't get hit by that shit. Because you will hurt. This is a non-optimal version. But if I do the optimal version, that's half your health gone, baby. That's half your health gone. Let's go to another. Let's go to wall break 1 actually. So I actually show you guys. Oh, sorry, not wall break 1. Wall 1. Almost half your health gone just because you decided to. Oh, he's gonna get a +6 again. Let me leave. Nope. Wall splat. Wall splat. The heat, the Starburst moves, back 4-2, wall splats. Stop playing with me. Get fucking fucked. So you have to do something a little bit more. Still amazing for what it is. As long as the wall splats, we good, baby. Right? What else? Oh, I already said wall running 2, wall splats. Right? Rolling into just fucking wall splats for you, and you get heavy damage for what that shit is, right? Let me see if I can just get, I need Starburst right there. I'm gonna wake up like that. I don't want the side wall, but I guess that's what we're gonna have to settle with. But you get the point, right? You lose a lot of your fucking health for that shit. Okay. I already showed you guys down 1-2 with Starburst up. Just everything just fucking wall splats. Staying 4 on its own, non-counter hit, wall splats. You better believe that it does. So just the added benefit of everything just fucking wall splats. Claudio has great wall games, so he's scary against the wall. You just don't want to be near the wall whenever Claudio is in your face, okay? Now, what are Claudio's weaknesses? Well, his weaknesses is that he really doesn't have a good low. All of his lows are either out of a side step, which is 20 to 21 frames. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a damn good low, right? It's a damn good low, right? Because Claudio is covered in so many mids that just wall splats for no fucking reason, and they're just so good. You just don't block low against Claudio. And for that, he doesn't really have any good lows, which is the weakness that Claudio has, right? He does have down 2-2. It's a double low, but it's -1 on block. Oh, sorry, it's -1 on hit. And the tough part about this is that, yeah, you can avoid this by doing a dig jab, but you're -5. You basically lose your turn. You can't do nothing after this, right? If they hit you with any 15 frame, you're getting launched. If they do any 15 frame mid or faster, you're getting launched, dude. Like you're not pressing after that, unless you have like heat activate. That's the only way you're getting out of it, or some type of power crush, right? That's the only way you're gonna be getting out of that. Even his power crush fucking wall splats, fucking stupid to me, dude. Whatever. But yeah, Claudio doesn't have any good. I mean, he does have down back 4-3, but again, it is neutral on hit. So you kind of have to contest get your turn back by doing a jab or by doing a dig jab, of course. But if you have Starburst up, this becomes really good because obviously since you're neutral, the faster thing they would want to do is a high unless you would win. So if you do something like this here and they go for a high to take their turn, you just do down back 1-2 and you just fucking kill them for it, right? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this really wasn't too long. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And your boy Spawn is out. Peace.